What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, I haven't showcased this trailer before. I thought about showcasing the original cinematic trailer before, but I always find that cinematic trailers, they obviously don't show the gameplay portions of it. So it's like, it's great to see it and it looks great, but it doesn't really give you the real version of the game, so I decided not to showcase that here on the channel when it was released a few weeks back. But I knew they were going to showcase it again at some point, like the gameplay at, say, like Ubisoft Forward. And they did. So Ubisoft Forward obviously just finished. I just posted Star Wars Outlaws, so now it's time for Assassin's Creed. So I don't think we need to waste any more time. I think we just jump right into it because they do have two videos. They have like a gameplay one, and then there's like almost like a weapons one or something, or combat. So we're gonna watch both of those videos. We're gonna react to it. I'm gonna break them down as we watch it, and we'll see what they got for us. So without further ado, let's dive in. Sit back, relax, and let's do this.
Peace and war, benevolence and cruelty. I tread my own path in this divided land. Fukuyama. At last.
Looks nice.
The fields are busy. The big harvest requires many hands. Merchant looks uneasy.
I will not tolerate this disrespect. No, please.
Gotta pet the dog.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
Samurai sir, this way, I beg you. Hurry sir, please.
Right behind you, little one.
Oh Baba, I brought someone.
Ikimaru, I wonder where you went. Ah, a samurai. One that does not hail from these lands.
I am a stranger, yes. But you have nothing to fear from me.
Ha! I have enough to fear from the men of Kochiyama. They abuse their power, taxing us again and again, leaving us only scraps. I bet they are in the market now, along the main road. A stranger might make good merit, ridding a village of a threat like these men.
Is that so? Then I shall see it done. For this life, if not the next.
Assassinate Fujioka. He harasses people in the dying district. Okay.
You miserable wretch!
More division among the people here. More corruption. Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
Seems like a lot of the crowd interactions are similar to Assassin's Creed Mirage.
I told you, keep walking.
Oh. Damn. Whoa. The attacks in this game. That's brutal. Jeez. I like how the blood is still on the weapon. I was about to say sword then.
They were going to kill me. Thank you.
There's another. Up the road toward the castle. A corrupt samurai named Fujioka.
Protector turned persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village. Not while I have breath in my lungs and a blade in my hand.
I said kill him.
It's interesting they have like trap music playing right now. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's a little bit weird for like a Japanese style game. I expect more like Japanese cultural, like traditional music, not just like hip hop trap music. But I mean, I guess it's a little bit hype, but I don't know. I wasn't really expecting something like that.
I'll wash away his failure with your blood.
You will have to spill it first.
Who do you think you are?
For the people, I am justice.
Ooh. Oh. Damn. So yeah, like once again, there's trap music in there. I don't know if I agree with that. Like it's nice, it's cool, it works. Because even in Assassin's Creed Mirage, they had there was some points. Obviously, I didn't play it on the channel, but there were some points where there was like almost like electronic music, and obviously the setting of that game takes place in the Middle East. It's a little bit weird that they put that in there. I just had a thought then. What game was it? Oh yes. The Ubisoft game we played on the channel, the pirate one. Anyway, I can't remember the name now. But I keep thinking Sea of Thieves, but that's by a different company. Anyway, the pirate one that they released that we played on the channel, it wasn't that great. Even that one had some like electronic music in it. And I think the composer behind it was Junkie XL or Tom Holkenborg. It seems like there was electronic music in that one too, and you wouldn't expect that in a pirate game. Like when I think of pirates, I think of like Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean, and I think of like orchestral type stuff or like something that sounds very like acoustic or I don't know, like just something that's not very electronic, anything but electronic. So it seems like things like that I find is kind of odd for a game like this. Like, why would you put trap music in a traditional Japanese samurai game? Obviously, there's action and fighting, but you can put in like different types of action music that resembles traditional Japanese music. So anyway, that's my rant. So let's continue. Oh, okay.
I was going to handle that.
Too slow. What did you find?
The samurai has been stealing from the villagers.
Oh, guys,
He
this
has
is
been studying the people here for some time.
So now we know who he worked for.
A daimyo in Fukuyama Castle.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him. He'll be difficult to find.
The daimyo. He's there.
Who will take the lead?
We can sneak in.
Or charge through the front gate?
play as Naoe. Oh, so we can. Oh, nice.
It's almost dark. No one will see me coming.
And I guess that
They will not stand a chance.
the
But be
dialogue
careful,
would
Amy.
change
Don't
if you
worry.
choose either
I
one.
won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
In the shadows. To serve the light.
I'll go straight for the daimyo. When fighting a snake, why wrestle the body when you can slice off the head?
Oh, very cool.
You're mine now, snake.
Who did that?
Assassinate. So they kept that in there because you could press R1. Let's just go back to that. Yeah. In Assassin's Creed Mirage, they had to use R1 to assassinate people, like in a stealth environment. Like, so it's interesting that they kept the same thing. I guess they want to keep it consistent, but feel like maybe they would at least change the font a bit. It just seems weird because I'm pretty sure it's the exact same font that they use in Assassin's Creed Mirage. Anyway. Nice.
Lord Hayashi cannot seem to stay in his quarters.
There it is again.
He'll dig himself a trench with those nightly footsteps. That or a grave.
A grave, huh?
Okay, that's different. Knockout. Yeah, that's different. I like that. Turn off. Oh. That's definitely nice. Nice.
He's coming. I need to hide.
Useless, all of you! First, Fujioka dies in the street at the hands of some stranger!
Lord Hayashi.
And then you serve me scalding tea? Besides ruining its delicate flavor, I nearly lose my tongue for business!
Fujioka must have been the samurai Yasuke took out. Good riddance.
Take your tongue!
It seems like they put the inventory down in the corner. I like that better. Or did they have it in Mirage? I can't remember, but I don't remember it being visible like that. I remember it just being bare and you had to like press a different button to open up the inventory and see what you had. But it's cool that you can see it visible and open right there. That's nice.
Slower death than the one I'm about to give him.
Hard kill. No.
I've shed all the blood I need. Time to go.
Two being allies then.
Yeah, here they go again with the trap music. November 15th. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty impressed with it. But like there are like some weird things going on like with the music. Like I find that kind of strange that they would put like trap music in this game or just anything electronic based. I don't know. It's just a little bit strange to me. Like I know I haven't really played Ghosts of Tsushima. I think I'm gonna play it on here on the channel at some point. But from what I remember from the little bit that I played in that game, like they had pretty much fully on traditional Japanese music in that game. Like there was none of this like trap electronic stuff going on. So I find that pretty cool and it blends well with the atmosphere and the vibe of the game. So now with this it just seems strange. Obviously they put in like some Japanese like type melodies and maybe instruments to go along with the trap, but it's still like trap music. Like there's like the bass lines, the 808s and all that. So I don't know. I find it I personally find it a bit odd to put in a game like this, but hey, I'm not the. It's not my company.
It's not my company. You know.
So yeah, let's move on to the next video. They had one more video that they had showcased at Ubisoft Forward, and they posted it on their channel. So let's check that out right now.
Hello, my name is Thierry Dansereau, art director on Assassin's Creed Shadows.
And I'm Charles Benoit, game director on Assassin's Creed Shadows. We are here today to share details on our first gameplay walkthrough for Assassin's Creed Shadows. Torii Gate are really iconic in Japanese culture and also very striking visually. So when the players see them, they will know there is something interesting to discover following that path. It can be secrets, it can be loot, targets, everything that fuel your progression.
Fukujiyama. At last.
Okay, it almost
We
seems
wanted
like
to showcase one of the many castle towns that the game will have. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, you'll be exploring a dynamic and ever-changing open world.
it seems like they're
all
just
of which
going
is
over
affected by
the
dynamic
same
seasons and weather
footage.
system.
I'm talking about it. Yeah.
The wildlife is now more than ever part of the game ecosystem and biomes. In Assassin's Creed Shadows, a lot of the game wildlife will evolve and change colors through seasons, and the player will even see puppies, mostly in the springtime.
Well, you are a friendly beast, are you not?
The goal is to have a more natural behaviors and awareness systems.
Samurai sir, this way, I beg you.
Such beauty, shadowed by suffering.
You're about to see Yasuke in action. In that sequence, Yasuke is going to find one of his targets.
What is happening here?
We'll have a lot of target to hunt around Japan, and this zip cam and celebration is used to highlight those moments when you find them.
I told you, keep walking.
Okay. We already went
Let's
through
see
this,
some combat now.
but I'll let them talk. I was gonna fast forward it, but
The notion
I'll
of
let them talk.
dynamism was also applied to our props that are, for most of them, breakable.
It is cool that the oranges
Yasuke
or
is using
peaches
a Kanabo, so
right
it's a
away
big,
at
massive
the same time.
weapon,
Though.
slow but very impactful. It's the best weapon to break enemies' armor. It's also a good tactic to remove armor first because it reduces the time to deal with your opponents. You can see the yellow bar under the enemy. It represents the armor, and once it's broken, it's a lot easier to land hits and inflict damage.
Nice. Reminds me of
Attacking and
Fortnite.
defending charge up your adrenaline meter. Once it's full, you can spend all those resources to push back or knock down or inflict damages and even put the enemy vulnerable. One of the big combat novelty is the posture system. You can hold your attack and posture at any moment inside a combo. Those attacks inflict massive damage and can also branch into execution. But of course, if you use those attacks, you expose yourself. So the key is to really master the timing and learning enemy behavior. In the end, your competency can give you an edge over your stats.
Persecutor. Greed cannot rule this village.
The players always have two weapons at the same time, so they can freely switch between both of them. You can see here Yasuke has the classic katana, and he's using one of his unique moves, the sheeted attack. Now you can concentrate on the target. You can see the katana is a lot faster and versatile. Looking at the target, you see he's a lot more reactive and defensive. If you're taking the posture like right now, he's also using one of his posture against you. So it creates really this dance between the two fighters. The enemy reactivity really pushed the player to use all his tools. So the parry, you need to react, you need to read the enemy to find the best opening and land the posture attacks when it's best.
That's brutal.
Yasuke and Naoe have their own personal story and their own life. But once they allied, they cooperate to achieve the common objective.
Too slow.
It means you can also switch at any moment in the open world. Of course, not during the infiltration or when you're fighting, but otherwise the players can really choose the character they want at any time and choose how they want to play them.
We should go.
Not before we send our allies to look for him.
In this sequence, Yasuke is suggesting to use the spy network. It's a new system that we introduced in Assassin's Creed Shadow to support the shinobi fantasy, and help the player to find their objective. So you can send your spy to scout areas and spot your targets or the quest objective you have. Sometimes we have both characters in the cutscene where you can pick the one who answer or ask questions. At the end, you can also pick the character you want to continue with. You can choose between Naoe being more stealth-oriented or Yasuke being a bit more focused on fight.
But be careful in there.
Don't worry, I won't be alone. It'll be me and the shadows.
From this point, we are with Naoe inside the Fukujiyama Castle. Feudal Japanese castles are amazing playgrounds as they offer a lot of opportunity to play in them in a stealth way or rather in a fight-oriented.
In the following sequence, you can see what's new in terms of parkour and stealth. First, our grappling hook. It's fully physics-based, so your speed and direction can affect where you go. You can also assassinate from the grappling hook, as you can see now.
Nice.
We brought back the cover system to sneak and peek, so you can use your tool from there. You can also observe your surrounding. You can now use prone and crawl in tall grass, so you can hide, you can go under small openings, so it's really useful to sneak around.
You're mine now, Snake.
But one of the big novelties is the dynamic perception of the enemies. They are affected by light and shadow. So here you can see Naoe can break the light and able to vanish and reduce the detection time, so it's a lot easier to quickly move undetected. The weapons of Naoe are great for combat, but also for stealth. Each weapon has a specific type of assassination. Like here with the Kusarigama, you can also assassinate your enemy, but at range. With Naoe, you'll feel like a shinobi with all the new animation we added to make her a lot more agile and faster when doing parkour and everything she does basically.
Naoe is an agile, self-focused shinobi who will use noise, light and shadows to evade detection as enemies respond to their changing surroundings.
You dig himself a trench.
Naoe is currently making her way to reach her target. She's going through some elite samurai houses, and as she progresses, the player will see and discover other iconic areas of the castle, such as the daimyo quarter.
The grappling hook can be also used to grab enemy, which is very useful to move them quickly and dispose of them in the better spot. It's much more efficient than just carrying dead body, for example.
It's giving the player the option to decide if they want to kill or not.
We have a couple of abilities, we have gear, we have weapons that can bring down enemies until they are wake up by other people. Like you saw with the Kusarigama, the katana also have special assassination. You can stab people through shoji door and stay mostly silent. So depending on the weapon you have equipped, you have a different assassination opportunity.
He's coming. I need to hide.
In the interior, there are places to hide, but one of the cool ones is the beam that you can use to grapple on the ceiling. It's really useful to not being spot, of course, but also wait for an opportunity to assassinate.
It's disappointing that they don't have the animation to pull the door, but not my company.
Here we saw a sudden weather state change that triggered a thunderstorm.
The noise and the rain and the wind cover your footstep and also your action. The demo is in spring, but in winter the old pan will be frozen, so you can't use the same tactic. You will have to use prone in deep snow or use the kunai to deal with the target at distance. Another cool shinobi trick you can see is Naoe using the breathing stick. With that, you can stay hidden underwater and wait for the perfect opportunity to assassinate or just sneak around. If you're detected, you can choose to escape to return to your stealth loop or go straight in combat. Naoe is choosing combat with the Kusarigama, a versatile weapon that can use the cycle in one hand and the weighted chain in the other, allowing some range and melee fight depending on your attacks. In this case, the player decided to escape after many guards joined the fight. Even if Naoe can be very deadly, she doesn't have a strong armor like Yasuke, so it's a lot more risky when you fight multiple enemies at the same time. Anyway, in this case, she already achieved her objective. She killed the daimyo, so all is fine. We just saw the infiltration at night with Naoe. You can also imagine the other option of taking Yasuke and breaking through the front door. Day, night, weather, even season can affect the challenges on your path.
Thanks for watching. We hope that you've enjoyed this presentation. Assassin's Creed Shadows will be launching on November 15. We can't wait for you to play it.
Yeah. I think the video is pretty self-explanatory as well. Like, they went through a nice bit and showed us and told us a lot. I still have my same critiques about it. Like, there's a few things like with the font, with some of the text. I think it should be more Japanese oriented. And obviously they do want to keep it simple for people who can't read that well or see that well. So I guess that's probably why they went that route with a simpler text for like assassinating and stuff like that. But also the music as well. I just find some of the music could be more Japanese oriented. I don't know why they went that route with adding like some electronic orchestral stuff. Maybe I need to play more Assassin's Creed because I've only really played Assassin's Creed Mirage. I did have the original Assassin's Creed 1, which came out, I don't know when, I think for PS3. But anyway, I don't even remember what the music was like in that game. But I just feel like in these sorts of settings, especially for Japan, or like in Assassin's Creed Mirage, the music, even the action music, should really resemble that setting. So like if it's an Assassin's Creed Mirage in the Middle East, should have some like action oriented Middle Eastern music and not some electronic music that's being played. But yeah, I do understand that Assassin's Creed does have some futuristic stuff that goes on in it, so that's understandable. But maybe leave that futuristic music, that electronic music, for those moments, not for when you're in like a traditional area like in Japan somewhere in some village. But yeah, that's my take on it. I don't really have much else to say. I think they went through pretty much a lot. I'm pretty happy with what I've seen. I think I will play it. I'll probably wait like maybe a day or two just to see what people say about it first. But I think I will play it, and I'll probably play it here on the channel. So I don't think you guys have to worry about that. But yeah, I think that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys learned some about the game, and I hope to see you in the next video, which could potentially come tomorrow or in the next day or two with Alan Wake 2. So talk to you guys then. Hope you guys have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.